Title, Fate of Leone, written by Christine T. Pahana. Chapter 1, Tardy. Looking out through my cracked open window, admiring the perfect view from my room, how lucky I am to be able to wake up with the serenity of the ocean and the soothing sound of crashing waves. One of my neighbors saw me peeking out of my window and waved at me. She's up very early. Wait a minute. What time is it? My clock didn't go off again. Damn it. This time I forgot to set it. What excuse am I going to tell my boss this time? It was 8 a.m. and I have a good 20 minutes to spare, and I'm glad I was thinking ahead by ironing my white dress shirt last night. Putting on my custom-made shirt to fit my chest area and custom-made fitted polyester black slacks was easy to accept for the challenge of French braiding my hair. For this I need extra time in the morning. After almost 3 years, I should have mastered it by now, but I guess I just don't give a hoot for the do. Been tempted to go to work with just a ponytail, so much easier to do because my hair is so darn long, but it's the restaurant's policy that we waitresses need to abide by. There, it's not so bad, although there are baby strands of hair at the back of my neck that I missed, which I usually wet down in hairspray, but I'm out of time. Maybe my boss isn't in a good mood and he will let it slide. Wishful thinking. Thank God they are lenient about makeup because I hate wearing it, and people have complimented me without it, so it works out. It's 8:30, 10 minutes late. I will just skip breakfast. Finally, I'm out the door and it's 8:32. Not bad considering. Now let's keep my fingers crossed that my heap of a junk Fiat will cooperate. Halfway through the block, I braced my chest and realized I forgot my silver locket. I frantically made a U-turn. There was no way I was going out anywhere without it. The infamous Highway 101 was surprisingly open. Traffic was flowing smoothly, as if the highway gods knew that I was running late. Finally, I reached my exit, and it's 8:55, just 100 feet away from the Vineyard Trattoria. Then my car does the unthinkable. The front tire on the passenger side runs over some road hazard and blows out. Just my luck. So now I have to drive my car through the new paved parking lot with a Fiat. It's 9:02. Okay, it's not too late. Once again, barging through the black iron-glassed front door, I can only predict what's next. That's the 4th time in 2 weeks, Maya. My boss, the restaurant owner, Mr. Boyd, has a telltale sign when he's really angry. A vein that magically appears on the middle of his forehead, and today my name is written all over it. You're lucky I like you, because I would have fired you after being late the 3rd time. Trying to hold back from going apeshit on him, I take a deep, cleansing breath. I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd, but my alarm failed. And then I got a flat on my way to work. Sorry about the parking lot. Mr. Boyd's vein starts to throb. First it's your alarm clock, then your engine, again your alarm clock, and now your tire? You're running out of excuses, Maya. I'm 30 years old, and I feel like a child scorned. I promise I will get a new alarm clock. No, promise me this will be the last time you will ever be late, or I swear you won't set foot in this restaurant as a waitress ever again. Do you understand? Like a rebellious teenager, I wanted so much to respond back with a snide remark, but I answered maturely and bit my lip. Yes, sir. Well, right then. Get to work. I bumped into Samantha while on my way to the employee lounge to drop off my stuff in my locker. A fellow waitress who I and the rest of my coworkers try to avoid as much as possible. I go to work, not to make friends. It's less complicating. Boy, does he have daggers for you today. Samantha, please don't start. Feeling annoyed. Well, good morning to you. I'm just calling it like I see it. Great. I don't need this right now. First, I get my ass chewed, then she has to come and remind me how I got my ass chewed. Can we just do our job and spare the chit-chat? Geez, who climbed up your derriere? Samantha has been working at the Vineyard Trattoria way longer than I have. I was plainly obvious that she is Mr. Boyd's favorite. only because I and the other waitresses have seen her make plenty of mistakes, and not to mention more tardiness than all of us waitress combined. Yeah, she gets off scot-free. Maybe it's her sweet angelic porcelain face, new pair of D-cup boobs, platinum blonde hair, and a drop-dead gorgeous figure that lets her get away with everything. But come on, she's a sexual harassment suit waiting to happen. Deep down, though, I do have a soft spot for her. She was the first one to befriend me, I guess because she really doesn't mingle much with the other girls because they don't speak to her. Looks like I'm the only lucky one whom she only confides with. Why are you still here? You're supposed to be out there serving our guests. And one more thing, your hair is not up to par. I swear one more complaint and that vein of his will rupture. He needs a chill pill. I'm on it, Mr. Boyd. He walks away, stomping on his feet like a little schoolboy. Samantha cuts me short and hands me the black book. It's that time of week to study the black book. That's right, the black book. In it consists of a VIP list of guests with their pictures so that way we can easily recognize them at the door, address them, and seat them right away to their designated area. They can come any time they want without reservation. Their seats must never be occupied. Of my years working at the restaurant, I have only come across one VIP guest, Stephen Lennox, a multi-billionaire who was rude, arrogant, and disgusting. Perverted dirt bag suits him well. Samantha, Mr. Boyd has me on his shit list right now. I will review it when I have the time. Suit yourself, Maya. Just looking out for you. I hate the fact. And when I get on my boss's bad side, he's on my ass for the whole day. He holds a grudge like a whiny bitch. He needs to get laid. It's 11:30 p.m. and the day is finally over. Usually I get out by 12 a.m., but Samantha was generous enough to finish things up. Plus she knew I had to go out to the parking lot to replace my blown-out tire with a spare. Mr. Boyd saw me and didn't even bother to help. I bet he feels like a douche after this morning's overreaction to my tardiness. Running out of my excuses my ass. I'm so tired I can't wait to get home and enjoy my day off.